In my search for my past girlfriend, Zhuang, I arrived at Sing Girls Junior High School, only to be surrounded by a horde of zombies. After a series of intense battles, I was already exhausted, and there was one final zombie in front of me. It lunged at me, and I struggled to fend it off with a barbarian. A pathetic garbage that hasn't even completed the second stage of evolution. Think you can feast on me? In the end, due to my fatigue, I had no choice but to waste one bullet to take it down. I was gasping for breath, completely drained, and collapsed on the ground. Despite my exhaustion, I sensed the opportunity to push beyond my limits. In the next moment, I began meditating and cultivating right where I was this time. The experience felt even clearer as I gradually focused the mutated cells of the Ebola virus back to their origin point. After the completion of the first stage, the gathered spots would form complete patterns, greatly enhancing my physical abilities. Then comes the awakening of the omnipotent system. After awakening, I felt that even the pry bar became lighter. My current strength is probably twice that of an average person. The most important aspect now is my healing ability, virus resistance, and perception. I can now perceive things within a range of 5 meters and in a fully perceptive state. I can sense things up to approximately 20 meters away. However, in a fully perceptive state, I cannot move, which is far inferior to Zhuang, who is more skilled in mental abilities. Back then, a perception range was a whole kilometer. Zhuang, are you in the school? I pressed against the school wall, sensing any movements inside, and I could only sense 2 zombies. My perception range is still not sufficient to cover all the zombies on the square. I casually threw the water bottle in my hand, creating a distraction, and stood on the wall to observe. As expected, a total of 5 zombies headed towards the sound. These 5 zombies are nothing to me now. It's the perfect opportunity to test my evolved abilities. I jumped down and delivered a lantern slash, feeling that my nerve reflexes and coordination had improved by at least 30%. Difficult moves from movies are now a breeze for me, and this first state infected pose no threat anymore. Meanwhile, the 3 girls hiding in the classroom have been running out of supplies for a while and decided to go out in search of food. Sister Sha went to classroom 3, while the other 2 girls were assigned to classroom 2. Sister Sha searched for a long time, but only found some adult magazines. Her little pet zombie, San Bayao, jumped out and desperately shouted, I want to see. I want to see, isn't he causing trouble? Just when she was feeling disappointed, she finally found a bottle of water. But before she could be happy about it, screams came from the hallway where the other 2 girls were. When she rushed out, it was too late, and the sight that greeted her eyes left her stunned. Stay tuned for more exciting developments in the next video.